It's very exciting because it's kind of bringing the movies into the real world and what we want to see in the real world. And so all the work that we'll do on the moon should help us understand the human body better, help us to develop propulsion systems, develop different technologies so that we can go to Mars and then even maybe deeper into space after that. So everything that we're doing now, we're hoping to bring everything that's happening now here more inclusive, if that makes sense. So we want things to be much more inclusive. Besides, 50% of the population is women, and we do want to be more inclusive in all races, genders. It doesn't matter their creed. We want to be more inclusive and more global. And so I think that NASA's message is kind of portrayed in this, even though, we kind of helped with the script. We did several things on this Moonfall project. So we are definitely involved in promoting it and happy with the work that they're doing. Well, having been involved with WorldCon and science fiction writers who really want to get it proper and right, it's important for NASA too. Everything may not be exactly perfect, but just like Star Trek in the past, they had they had iPhone and FaceTime before we even knew it. But everything that you see, we hope that it'll inspire the next generation to come along and, who knows, develop these new technologies to propel us into the future. Well, hopefully soon, but the journey has been amazing. I mean, my background has been very, very sordid and beautiful all at the same time. I'm an aerospace engineer. I worked at Ford Motor Company on vehicles and aerospace issues there. Then I worked at the CIA, and now as an astronaut, my training has been phenomenal. And learning to fly the T-38 jets, learning to do a spacewalk, robotics, and learning about the International Space Station has been amazing. But also along with that, all the analog missions that we do. I've lived in a cave, I've lived underwater, I've lived in the wilderness several times. So I am looking forward to the mission to space because everything that we do on the International Space Station, everything is to propel us into the future, is to get us to the moon, figure out how the human body can last longer without the Earth's protection. How can we develop different foods, countermeasures, learn different technologies to exploit the moon for resources so that we don't have to upmass all of that, and develop propulsion systems that can use those in situ materials to go deeper into space. So I'm very excited. Everything that each individual astronaut does goes towards getting us further and further into the future. Well, that has been the goal of the Commercial Crew Program, is that we help develop these technologies with Boeing and SpaceX, and thereby helping them to get commercial crew into space. We have Axiom happening in March 2022, and then we even had recently Inspiration 4. So all of these missions is to help other people and everybody who has an interest in space get there and see what we see and share the experience. Well, I'm looking forward to how NASA participated and how they incorporated all those details. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. And just seeing the show, I am a big science fiction fan as you go into WorldCons and all these different experiences, but I'm a big science fiction fan because I really do believe that life sometimes, I guess, imitates science fiction. I mean, I always think about the FaceTime and how as a kid I always wanted this on-screen thing, watching Star Trek. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everything. Very much. Oh, the moon will stay. I know that's kind of like a little fictional, but it is fiction. And sometimes you need a break from real life and think about other things. Yeah.